Estrogen is not your problem. The problem is that you're fat. If you can't see your abs, you're gonna have more aromatase floating around your body, which is especially concentrated in your fat stores. And to make things worse, the inflammation caused by carrying that much excess fat also signals each individual fat cell to ramp up its own aromatase production. So the aromatization rate is exponentially greater the more body fat you have. But let's take a step back here. A lot of people talk about aromatization, but no one really explains how it works. When testosterone enters a fat cell, the aromatase enzyme runs it through a three-step process. First, it hydroxylates the C19 carbon on the testosterone molecule, converting it into 19-hydroxytestosterone. Next, it oxidizes that hydroxyl group into an aldehyde, producing what's called 19-oxotestosterone. And in the final step, the C19 carbon gets cleaved off entirely, and the A ring of the steroid restructures into an aromatic ring, and what comes out the other side is estradiol, and that's aromatization. But now you may be thinking, well, why don't I just use an aromatase inhibitor while on a cycle? Well, you see, that is a stupid idea because we need estrogen for its cardio, brain, and joint protection properties. Having low estradiol results in things like hot flashes, mood swings, and low libido, and the next thing you know, your significant other signs up for a dating app behind your back because you have no control over your emotions and you can't please her in the bedroom anymore. So the most control you can have over your estrogen is not having a bill like Peter Griffin. Now for guys, I like seeing E2 somewhere in between 30 and 60 depending on body composition and how much gear they're running, but remember the reference range is 29 or less for guys, but that is based on a population that is not running PEDs. At the end of the day, if you're looking to hop on a cycle to add muscle, but you're not already lean, you'll certainly look bigger, but not necessarily better. Now, if chronic overeating got you to 18% body fat or greater, the inflammation from that process already likely made you insulin resistant. So put the damn Chips Ahoy and donuts away, get to 10% or lower, then you start a push phase. As always, I hope this helps.